It's incredible. I just saw come across this on CNBC. It's a little bit late, but it still is applicable because Bitcoin is above $6,000. This was come out on the 20th, it looks like, in October. But I think the biggest thing is that mainstream media is covering Bitcoin right now. The Bitcoin surge is above 6,000. I hope you have a little bit of it. Hope you've gotten in on this train so far. Listen, for the first time on heavy trading volume, Bitcoin climbs to a record $6,000 as investors bet on future gains for the digital currency, especially as events in the next few weeks could remove major overhangs. Trading volume in Bitcoin also far surpassed that of other digital currencies, indicating high investor demand. The gains come despite scrutiny of Bitcoin from regulators and strong criticism from major bank executives. In other words, the market is saying, hey, this criticism from these major bank executives, Bitcoin is designed to basically tell these guys to go take a jump. Bitcoin goes around the major banks basically in so many ways. The market is saying, we don't care what the executives say. They have a vested interest to tell us it's bad. You have to stop listening to what people are telling you. You have to start looking at why they're telling you that. That's the most important thing. Surge 5% in one day, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. This is the chart. It looks incredible. Okay, take a look at coin market cap so far. This is real time. This is today. 61.48 right now as of this video. Small change, not much, nothing to write home about. $102 billion market cap. So when you hear someone like a Jamie Dimon or Warren Buffett say, there's nothing to it, listen, one person in his basement didn't put in $102 billion. I mean, there is so much money. There's so many people taking a part of this, believing in this. Like, look at the price of Bitcoin. This is insane. And higher highs, higher lows. That's the massive trend up right there. Let's see. Here's the thing. Let me go back. Plenty of people, myself included, can say, hey, gosh, I wish I'd have gotten in back here. I wish I'd have done it back here. But the people who got in here, they saw it. They were like, this thing is going to the moon. But, the people who were supposed to know better, like the bankers, politicians, said, no, it's some sort of a Ponzi. There's nothing there. It has no value. And it dropped. And they said, see, look, it's dropping in value. It dropped over 50% in value. But then, and it hung out there. But the market finally woke up. These guys back here who were buying it at $1,100, guess what? They were still buying it through all of this. Many of them were still buying. And then it takes off. Now, of course, plenty of people say now that it's going to come back down and it's going to crash. And maybe it will. Like, I'm a long-term, I'm optimistic long-term about the future of Bitcoin without question. Like, massively optimistic. That's me personally. This isn't investing advice. This is my advice. I mean, this is my advice to myself. This is what I believe. I mean, you can follow my lead at your own, contempt. But at least look at one person's opinion, and then just look around at what's out there and make your own decision. But listen, there was an article from back in, what was it, 2016, I believe. When Bitcoin was around $400, there was an article that posted 486. Why would anybody buy into Bitcoin? It's so overpriced, and that's because they're taking this little boop here. Boop, boop. It's so overpriced right now. Why would anybody be buying into it at these prices? That's what somebody literally wrote. I came across that article the other day. I happened to look at what the date was because he was saying the Bitcoin was, over $400. Why would anybody buy it now? And of course, it looks like a little blip on this radar, but when you zoom in on it, that's a big deal. You can kind of see how someone would have said that looking at the short term. But long term, baby, that's where it's at. Look, I'll show you right where I said the same thing. I said this is a bubble. I'll show you right where I said that at. I said it, what was this, July? Let me just zoom in here. I said it right around 2,500. right around here, July of this year. I was like, gosh, isn't this thing a bubble? But what I was blown away by it, I hadn't looked at Bitcoin in a while. When I last looked at it, it was like 1500, so it was back there ways. And I thought, isn't this a bubble? And then finally I started doing my research, looking at it. I always believed in the long-term potential of it, but I couldn't understand. When I started looking at all the cryptocurrencies and the altcoins, and I started looking at all the technology that was coming out, the companies like and Microsoft and Facebook and all these different ones that were, I think it was Facebook and I believe what is it, Cisco, all these different companies that had been investigating, IBM and Microsoft are the big ones, that had been investigating blockchain technology. So then I was like, you know what, there is something to this. The whole world is waking up. It is time to get in on this. And I have been consistently investing since I got started, and I will consistently put a small portion of my disposable income, my speculative investment, into Bitcoin, into cryptocurrency and cryptocurrency technologies and Bitcoin technologies from here to the foreseeable future, probably for as long as I live. Even if the market tanks by 50%, 60%, 70%, 75%, I believe long term, now that the technology has started to prove itself and that there's merit to the technology, I believe long term there's tremendous potential here, and I am going to be banking on it at the very least with a portion of my disposable income for the rest of my known life, and I genuinely believe that. Stay tuned. You can follow my journey. You can watch me as I learn. I'll share it with you whenever I can. I'll at least share with you what I'm learning. You go do your own research and figure out for yourself if it's something that you should be a part of. You make your own decisions. Have a great day. God bless. Click that notification link below. Subscribe, comment, thumbs up. Thank you very much.